Did you know that your body might be producing excess sugar while you sleep? That's right. While you're resting, your liver could be working against you, releasing glucose uncontrollably and quietly sabotaging your health. This happens even if you avoid sweets and sodas during the day. Dr. Alexander King, translating scientific knowledge into health for your life. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everyone. Welcome to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to talk about a subject that affects millions of Americans, many without even knowing it: excessive sugar production during sleep. Have you ever wondered why you wake up tired even after sleeping 8 hours? Or why you feel hungry shortly after eating a full meal? Or why you have so much trouble losing weight even while following a diet? The answer may lie in a phenomenon that happens while you sleep. During the night, your liver continues working and releasing glucose into your bloodstream. This is normal and necessary, as your brain needs energy even during sleep. The problem arises when this process becomes unregulated. When there's excess glucose in the blood during the night, your pancreas needs to release more insulin to compensate. Over time, your cells may develop resistance to this insulin, creating a vicious cycle that leads to various health problems. Have you ever felt any of these symptoms upon waking? Dry mouth, a slight headache, or that feeling that you didn't get enough rest? Share your experience in the comments. But I have great news for you. Nature offers us powerful solutions to this problem, and these solutions are closer than you think. They're in the greens we can include in our daily diet. Recent scientific studies have shown that certain vegetables contain bioactive compounds capable of naturally regulating blood sugar. These wonderful compounds reduce inflammation in the body, improve insulin sensitivity, and prevent those dangerous blood sugar spikes that happen during the night. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and kale are excellent options. Dark leafy green vegetables like spinach and arugula also offer significant benefits. But there's one particular green that stands out among all others for its extraordinary effectiveness in regulating blood sugar. And what is this number one green for reducing blood sugar? I'm talking about Malabar spinach. You may have never heard of it, or you may know it by another name. Malabar spinach is a dark green, slightly fleshy leaf that contains a unique combination of nutrients that makes it a champion in blood sugar control. Research published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology has shown that Malabar spinach contains polyphenols and saponins that act directly on the regulation of glucose metabolism. A study with pre-diabetic patients showed that regular consumption of Malabar spinach for 12 weeks significantly reduced fasting glucose levels and improved insulin sensitivity. Furthermore, Malabar spinach is rich in magnesium, an essential mineral for more than 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including glucose processing. A study published in Diabetes Care showed that people with adequate magnesium levels are 47% less likely to develop type 2 diabetes. But be careful, how you consume Malabar spinach makes all the difference in the results. To maximize the benefits of Malabar spinach in controlling blood sugar, there are some important rules to follow. Third, consume Malabar spinach preferably at dinner. Studies show that its active compounds have a prolonged effect, helping to regulate blood sugar precisely during the nighttime, when your liver could be producing excess glucose. Do you usually include greens in your dinner? Or do you prefer lighter meals at night? Tell me in the comments. To better understand the importance of this nighttime blood sugar control, let's talk about what really happens in your body while you sleep. During sleep, your body goes through different phases of repair and regeneration. It's during this period that brain cleansing, memory consolidation, and muscle repair occur. To perform all these processes, your body needs energy, which comes mainly from glucose. Under normal conditions, the liver releases glucose gradually into the bloodstream during the night. The pancreas, in turn, releases small amounts of insulin to keep this sugar at adequate levels. However, when there is insulin resistance, this delicate balance is broken. The liver releases more glucose than necessary, and the pancreas cannot produce enough insulin, or the cells do not respond adequately to it. The result? Elevated blood sugar levels during the night, leading to poor sleep quality, chronic inflammation, and, over time, an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. This is where Malabar spinach and other blood sugar regulating greens come in as powerful allies for your health. Let's delve a little deeper into the science behind this phenomenon. The circadian rhythm, our internal biological clock, regulates not only our sleep and wake patterns, but also glucose metabolism. During the night, particularly between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., the body naturally produces hormones like cortisol and growth hormone. These hormones, essential for the body's recovery, also have the side effect of increasing blood glucose. In healthy people, this increase is moderate and well managed by the body. However, in individuals with glucose sensitivity, this natural phenomenon can turn into a serious problem. Blood sugar levels can spike during the early morning hours, creating what experts call the dawn phenomenon, when you wake up with glucose levels higher than when you went to sleep. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism revealed that people with this pattern have a 56% higher risk of developing heart complications in a 10-year period, even when their glucose levels during the day appear normal in routine exams. That's why nighttime glycemic control is so important, even for people who haven't been diagnosed with diabetes or prediabetes. And this is where Malabar spinach demonstrates its exceptional value. Malabar spinach and other similar greens contain specific compounds that directly regulate blood sugar. Chromium, an essential mineral that enhances the action of insulin, allowing it to work more efficiently. Soluble fiber, which slows down the absorption of carbohydrates and helps prevent blood sugar spikes. The big problem is that most people don't consume these vegetables regularly or don't prepare them correctly to preserve these nutrients. But don't worry, I'll explain how to avoid these mistakes. You may be wondering, why specifically Malabar spinach? What makes it superior to other green vegetables that are also healthy? The answer lies in the unique combination of nutrients it offers. Unlike other leafy green vegetables, Malabar spinach has an exceptionally high concentration of 3 components crucial for blood sugar control. Second, Malabar spinach is one of the few edible plants that contains corosolic acid, a compound that mimics the action of insulin and can help transport glucose into cells even when there is insulin resistance. Third, it has a unique antioxidant profile that specifically protects the beta cells of the pancreas, responsible for insulin production, against oxidative damage, prolonging their lifespan and functionality. A comparative study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry evaluated 23 different leafy green vegetables and concluded that Malabar spinach was the most effective in reducing post-meal, postprandial, glucose levels, surpassing even spinach and kale, which came in second and third place, respectively. In fact, consuming 100 grams of Malabar spinach, approximately 2 cups of raw leaves, showed a similar effect to 500 milliliters of metformin, a medication commonly prescribed for type 2 diabetes, without the gastrointestinal side effects that the medication can cause. Even when we include greens in our diet, some mistakes can negate their benefits or even worsen the situation. Prolonged cooking destroys enzymes and bioactive compounds essential for blood sugar control. Malabar spinach, specifically, loses about 60% of its glucose-regulating compounds when cooked for more than 10 minutes. Second mistake, combining greens with problematic foods. Adding processed dressings, excess salt, or consuming it along with refined carbohydrates can negate the benefits of the greens and even increase blood sugar. Third mistake, consuming at inappropriate times. Greens consumed in isolation between main meals have less impact on nighttime glycemic control. Fourth mistake, not varying the types of greens. Each vegetable offers a different nutrient profile. Relying on just one type limits the benefits. Fifth mistake, ignoring quality. Vegetables with pesticides may contain substances that interfere with hormonal metabolism and impair blood sugar control. Have you ever made any of these mistakes? Don't worry, we've all been there. The important thing is to learn and improve our choices. How do you know if you are suffering from nighttime glycemic dysregulation? Pay attention to the following signs. Excessive night sweats. Your body may release adrenaline in response to sudden drops in blood sugar, causing night sweats. Nightmares or vivid dreams. Changes in blood sugar can affect brain activity during REM sleep, resulting in disturbing dreams. Waking up with intense hunger. When blood sugar drops drastically after a spike, the body may wake up with extreme hunger, especially for carbohydrates. Difficulty waking up in the morning. Irregular glucose levels during the night affect sleep quality, leaving you tired even after sleeping for sufficient hours. Feeling of dry mouth upon waking. Elevated glucose levels can cause dehydration, resulting in dry mouth in the morning. If you regularly experience 3 or more of these symptoms, it's quite likely that you are facing problems with nighttime blood sugar regulation. But don't worry, the solutions we are discussing today can help significantly. Now let's get to what really matters: how to include Malabar spinach and other blood sugar regulating greens in your daily diet in a practical and tasty way. Meal-sized salad. For lunch, prepare a complete salad with Malabar spinach, other leafy greens, a boiled egg, avocado, and seeds. Season with olive oil, lemon, and a pinch of sea salt. Vegetable wrap. Use large leaves of Malabar spinach as substitutes for breads and tortillas to wrap other foods. Sautéed Malabar spinach for dinner. Lightly sauté Malabar spinach in olive oil with garlic for a maximum of 3 minutes. This is the ideal meal to regulate your sugar during the night. Crispy chips. Prepare Malabar spinach chips in the oven with a drizzle of olive oil and herbs. They are perfect for replacing processed snacks. These tips are simple and can be adapted to your personal taste. The important thing is to include these blood sugar regulating greens in at least 1 meal a day, preferably at dinner. A question that many of you must be asking yourselves now is, where do I find Malabar spinach and how do I store it properly? It is an easy-to-grow plant that adapts well to various climates and can even be grown in pots in apartments. Seeds can be purchased online or at gardening stores. As for storage, Malabar spinach is relatively delicate after harvesting. To keep it fresh longer, store in the least cold part of the refrigerator, ideally in the vegetable crisper drawer. Following these tips, Malabar spinach can last up to 5 days in good condition. If you realize that you won't be able to consume all the leaves in time, consider blanching them quickly, dipping them in boiling water for 30 seconds and then in ice water, and freezing for later use in soups or stir-fries. To maximize the benefits of Malabar spinach in controlling nighttime blood sugar, consider these powerful combinations. Malabar spinach plus lemon. The vitamin C in lemon not only preserves the oxidizable nutrients of Malabar spinach, but also enhances the absorption of non-heme iron present in the plant. Malabar spinach plus extra virgin olive oil. The polyphenols in olive oil complement those of Malabar spinach, creating a protective effect for pancreatic cells. Malabar spinach plus chia seeds. This combination provides a prolonged effect on glucose stabilization, thanks to the soluble fiber in chia, which slows down digestion. Try incorporating at least one of these combinations daily for even more significant results in controlling your nighttime blood sugar. And now, as promised, I'm going to share a simple trick that can further enhance the effects of greens on blood sugar control. Studies show that the combination of polyphenol-rich greens with cinnamon can increase the effectiveness in controlling nighttime blood sugar by up to 60%. You can sprinkle cinnamon over sautéed Malabar spinach, add it to your green smoothie, or even make cinnamon tea to accompany your meal with greens. This simple addition can make a huge difference in the results. Many of you must be wondering, how long will it take for me to notice results? This is a great question. Based on clinical studies and my experience with patients, here's what you can expect when incorporating Malabar spinach and implementing the recommendations I shared. 4 or 8 weeks. Improvement in the feeling of general well-being, possible weight loss, especially in the abdominal area, and decrease in inflammatory symptoms such as joint pain. 3 to 6 months. Potential significant reduction in metabolic health markers in laboratory tests such as glycated hemoglobin, HbA1c, fasting insulin, and inflammatory markers. It's important to remember that each body is unique and results may vary. Factors such as genetics, current health status, medications in use, and adherence to the recommendations will influence your individual response. Some of you may experience what we call an adaptation reaction in the first few days, which may include mild digestive discomfort or changes in bowel patterns. This is normal and usually passes in a few days as your body adapts to the increase in fiber and bioactive compounds. As we've seen today, your body may be producing excess sugar during the night, but nature offers us powerful solutions through greens, especially Malabar spinach, the champion in blood sugar control. Including these greens in your daily diet, especially before bed, can transform your health, improve your sleep quality, increase your energy during the day, and prevent serious problems such as type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Remember to consume the greens correctly, combining them with healthy fats and avoiding prolonged cooking. And don't forget our special trick, cinnamon as an enhancer of the effects of these wonderful greens. If you enjoyed this information and want to continue learning about how to take care of your health naturally, be sure to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive notifications of upcoming videos. Share this video with your friends and family who may be suffering from blood sugar-related problems without even knowing it. In the comments, tell me about your experience with Malabar spinach or other greens that you use to manage your health. Your participation is very important to our community. I'm Dr. Alexander King, and my mission is to help you transform your health through knowledge. Until the next video.